I'm going on a road trip. I live in Japan. I have for the past 4 years, and I have decided this year will be my last year living here. I will move back to Australia, and so I am suddenly on a timeline for accomplishing my goals, like going on a road trip. So the date right now is June 5th. I will be leaving on June 8th. The first step of my trip is to take a ferry from where I live in the north to Oarai, which is down near Tokyo, in kind of the middle of Japan, where I'll meet up with some friends and they will travel with me for about a week through the central island, and then I'll carry on my own.
You're a world away, somewhere in the crowd.
I'm supposed to be happy and free. Everyone's thinking of me. Patience to the test. Putting your body on the line.
I have made it through the first part of my journey. I've driven from Niseko to Tomokamai, like a 3-hour journey, and now I'm just waiting at the ferry terminal.
Yeah, well now currently that is my life right now. Yeah.
I'm on the ferry on the way to Tokyo now. I paid for the cheapest ferry tickets, which was a 11 share bedroom. But luckily for me, due to COVID, nobody else booked the other beds in a share bedroom. So I've had the room to myself, which has been lovely. I found a Caz and a Joe. Good. So Caz, what was our day today?
Okay, so we woke up at 5:30 in the morning in the car.
Yep.
Next, we went up to Fuji.
Nah, someone set the alarm.
Oh yeah, someone set the alarm. And then we went and got a good view of Fuji, and we kept calling it Kyoto.
Yep.
And then we came back to the car, and the water, I don't know what they call it.
The 15-litre water container had exploded inside the car. We arrived back to this massive puddle of water under our car, and it turns out that one of our bags of Fuji water that we had just filled out leaked through the car, through all of my books, and onto the ground. So that's a good start to the morning. And now sitting drying on the on the front of the car.
And then we went to drive off, and the little man stopped us because
Knocked on the window.
somebody left their camera on.
Oh god.
Classic case.
And then we drove for ages. We hiked in flip-flops.
Yep.
Got blisters, and then got rained on.
I mean, before we got rained on, we saw some pretty good stuff.
Oh yeah, we did.
We saw some 800-year-old and 700-year-old trees.
They were pretty.
And we went down a really pretty avenue of giant cedar trees. That was pretty cool.
Saw a lot of shrines.
So we just summited the shrine at Kogakushi, It took a long time. Here's Caz. Joe's gone for a walk. We are very sweaty. And then we got rained on.
And now we are driving
The shower.
Kusatsu Onsen.
Yes.
And then hopefully we're gonna make it before the onsens close. Because if they do, that would be very sad.
and get some dinner maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly at some point.
We'll suss that out. But yeah, this is our
Sleep in the car.
This is our drive. No. Update. We are still on the way to the onsen, and we just saw a fucking bear.
Oh my god.
It was a wee little baby bear.
It was massive. It was huge. It was the size of the car.
We got lots of footage, but then I scared him away, accidentally closing the door too loud.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Update. We are currently in a town called Manza, which appears to be in some kind of twilight zone, where every road is a dead end. There's no way to leave except the way we came in.
But we did see a second bear.
We did see a second bear, so that made it worth it. But we can't get out of this town, and
wants us to stay at the hotel.
no one will let us stay in their hotels. They won't let us use the onsen to shower anywhere. Their onsen use apparently stops at 4 p.m. even though you can't get into this fucking town in less than like 5 hours of driving. If we die, this is our Blair Witch Project tape.
Love you, Mum.
Love you. The GPS has taken us down this fucking dirt road. What? No.
It gets kind of worse and worse as we go on.
What? That's...
I don't know what these little like bumps are about.
I was joking about the Blair Witch thing, but I don't fucking know, guys.
Yeah.
Please be a road. Please be a road. Please be a road.
Oh my god, it's a road! It's
Fucking
bitumen!
road.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's a road.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
I
it, it's
forgot
got
things could
tarmac
feel
and
like
everything.
this.
Crisis averted.
As an update to last night, after all the drama in the small onsen town, we drove back to Nagano and ended up getting a hotel because we desperately wanted a shower, and obviously all the onsens were closed, all the public showers were closed. But yeah, so we ended up getting a hotel. That's about it.
Google says there's rain that periodically stops.
Okay, we'll just wait for the period.
Just waiting for that. Like a truck comes past and just...
Oh, immediately out of focus. It is day 4. We are currently right outside of Kyoto. We have spent the day completely rained out. We went for a nice drive around a lake. We went to a really nice onsen. Had some ramen for lunch. Now we're just parked up in a nice big car park. We've got our little stove going and we're cooking ourselves some dinner on their picnic table. While it rains, we've got a cover over our heads, so we're all happy. It's a good evening, and we're hoping there's less rain tomorrow. Came into this car park, and one man handed us the ticket from the machine. This other kind man directed us to our parking space in the parking garage. Currently in Wakayama bamboo forest in the rain. It's raining a lot, but looks pretty cool. We are in the creepiest statue graveyard I've ever seen, where there's some that are boxes and some with sunnies. So it's our second day in Kyoto. We just had a couple more things that we wanted to check out. And one of them was the Kyoto station, where we now are. It's very cool. Now we're gonna look at a couple more temples and then I think call it a day for Kyoto and move on to the next. This is the temple. And there is just no one here except Joe, Caz and I. And all of these turtles on a rock.
Head east. Kyoto Minami Yamashiro-Mura rest area may be closed by the time you arrive.
We just drove straight here, but on the way we passed this little tea town where they make tea and just valleys of kind of tea hills, I guess.
Zuka tea party.
Yeah, Yazuka or something. Now we're just setting up in a Michinoeki, making ourselves a lovely little dinner. Ow, god damn it!
Lisa, I want some more.
We are at the Akame 48 waterfalls. We've literally just entered. As we entered, the parking attendant told us it's usually 800 yen. She's gonna charge us 500 yen. And then once we parked, I asked her if there was a tap we could fill up the water. She takes all of our water bottles, fills them up with ice in them, and I'm trying to thank her in Japanese, and she just says, "I'm sorry, I don't understand any English." Morning. We have driven about an hour and a half out of Mie last night, where we saw the wetted rocks. Should be a good day. It's been a good morning. We are at the southernmost tip of Wakayama. We are heading to a campsite now, but we took a stop at Hashigui-iwa, which is these sick rock formations that we just stumbled across. They're absolutely beautiful. This entire coastline is ridiculously beautiful. So today we woke up in the morning, we drove to Torokyo Gorge, and got lost immediately. We are currently on Yamabikubashi in Dorokyo Gorge. It is not the most stable bridge ever. Crossing a terrifying suspension bridge to get to a sign that says there's a bear here. And then a path that looks like this.
But there's a treasure map.
And there's also a warning about hornets or something. After the gorge, we headed to Nachi Falls, which is a really iconic temple with a massive waterfall behind it.
130 meters?
130 meters tall. 133 meters tall. Oh my god, what's on me? Oh my god, oh my god. What is that? Oh my god, it's so we started heading down this way to the south end and stopped at a beach to have lunch, and it was an absolutely gorgeous beach, one of the cleanest beaches I've seen in Japan. And yeah, now we're heading to the campsite, so a wonderful afternoon. A gorgeous sunset. These guys who rafted out to a fishing rock. These guys coming down behind me. Where's that coming from? Oh my god, it's getting louder. Oh my god.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's not 9 o'clock. It's definitely not fucking 9 o'clock.
I swear it got closer, right?
It definitely got louder.
Yeah, do you get 9:01? Like it's 1 minute late as well.
I don't know, I was looking at your phone. Mine doesn't say anything because I'm recording, because that was scary. We've strategically placed a pan and a bag of bean sprouts over our cups to keep the bugs out.
My cup.
under the bean sprouts.
Oh, nice.
An absolute dingy toilet block. And yet, still, the toilet paper in the bathrooms is folded into little triangles, like we're in a hotel.
4, 3, 2, 1. Tokyo Drift.
Currently in Osaka. We just got here this afternoon. Last time I was here, there were literally hundreds of people taking photos with this. It's probably busier than the rest of the world right now, but still super quiet, really. Just your average supermarket in Japan. So cool. Okay, thanks for a great trip, guys. Bye.
Cheers.
So we're just hopping in the car from our last hotel, and we accidentally parked in someone's toilet, apparently. Apparently someone uses this exact parking spot to shit. There's like at least 4, because we didn't realize when we came in, because there's just like, we thought it was like a single dog poo on the ground, but the way it's like up a wall, which means someone was squatting. But anyway,
Fucking vile.
at the top of Tokyo Tower, except for us. We're on the top of Osaka Tower. I've just lost Joe and Caz. I've dropped them at the station. They're heading back to Tokyo. And from now I'm on my own. So that'll be interesting. There they go. I'll miss you.